I press start.
Right now.
Right now.
Go!
Go, 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 go.
On an adventure. No way.
Oh fuck, my mic stand immediately wanting to
Gotta get the
unlock itself.
then the last meme to Maddie.
One last me.
One last meme. Lisa got first.
That's the stupidest meme I could have sent to Maddie.
So
as a last
send
meme.
you.
stupid. I have to send this to Jacob immediately.
There, I'll put it in the bubble chat also.
It's very
It's very
Boob.
stupid.
boob.
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 Ooh.
Boob.
My favorite Souls game.
Ooh.
It's really good.
I can't wait till they come out with Boob 2.
Tube.
You fool. That'll be boobs.
Oh, to preference this again, Hazel. I don't know if I'll consistently get out early. This teacher normally does let us get out early. I just don't know with it being summer quarter.
Okay. We'll keep our fingies crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. We're going on an adventure. We steal from an archfey. We had
My
combat.
mom?
I'm so excited to like
Poppy's becoming a
potentially
queen.
walk back into Princess.
Princess.
Queen, princess,
not-
princess, queen, duchess, the royal.
Royal. Not until Poppy smooches another Fae on the lips
Not
under
until
holy
they kiss about
matrimony.
it.
You don't know how that works.
No.
Well,
No,
better
you
involve
don't.
How did you
smooching.
know? It better involve smooching. It better, or I'm gonna kill somebody. Also, I'm
Alright.
sorry if anyone can hear my fan.
I'm trying not to die.
I think it's pretty quiet. I don't think anyone can, but I'm not turning it off.
Same
it's-
here.
Hot as fuck.
Same
Like, for the
here.
chat, I am trying to kill them today.
Wait,
There
what?
will be bodies.
Oh no.
I would like to stop stealing the little guys.
Are you sure?
I don't want to die.
Someone gonna crash my ceremony?
No.
Will
Uh,
comes back in the call. We're all like, you!
You motherfucker.
You stitched on
How
my ball.
dare you?
Hi, Toga.
Huh. Alright. So. We are here. Sum up what happened last time? Or we already do that with the brief little thing we had? Are y'all content with that, or do you need a proper summary?
No, I think that
I barely
covers
remember.
everything.
I remember.
Clover's stealing little guys. Tempest is dealing with B-Jar.
Infinite B jar.
I forgot about the bee jar.
I didn't. Because Hazel messed during our different D&D game was like, Maddie, I need you to roll.
Roll for bees.
Roll for bees.
Poppy is preparing for her
Greeting
coronation,
guests.
and I'm having the
coronation.
weirdest conversation with her mother.
Yeah.
I'm having
wrong?
the speaks with your friend's mom without them conversation.
Uh-huh. And just as a note, the portal that Firebug, Penny, and Reggie went through is still active, though you could have swore it was closed behind you. and Clover could swear that it wasn't active the day before. I just need to make that aware for specifically Clover, but for the future.
I'm sure there's an important piece of information here, but I'm not gonna be the one to understand it.
It means it's still open for you to steal more little guys.
Yeah,
That's
right?
true.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
hmm
Nothing else.
I'm just gonna copy this entire situation.
Mom's a hexagon.
What?
A little bit more than that.
A little bit more than that, but
A couple more sides there, but
it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sides? Question mark.
Decadon.
yeah, because when you have an uneven amount of sides, it's even on all sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
1, 3, 4, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12.
There you go.
Ah, counting the amount of
The-
sides on
the
the
token.
queen's token.
Oh, Queen's token.
Yeah.
Queen's in quotes, but yeah.
Fucking,
She's queen of a few things. but,
you were
like,
so close.
I do love that Adam looked at it for like 2 seconds and was like, yeah, hexagon, 6.
Yeah,
Hexagon.
and then went 11, despite it being an even number. Very obviously an even number.
Yeah.
I know.
Great
I
start.
always failed
Alright.
trigonometry.
So we're going to go ahead and start with Miss Firebug standing in front of the Queen of the Forgotten, who asked simply for a title for her daughter. As her daughter's dearest friend, what title do you wish to bestow upon her?
It's so funny that Firebug is Poppy's dearest friend. I know it's because of like the situation, but like it's been like what, 6 months?
Yep,
Yeah.
the
You want my
bar's on the
daughter's-
floor, huh?
I know, it makes me laugh. Ugh. My daughter's dearest friend, Firebug's like, we are roommates.
Roommate.
So either a title that is something she is, or a title that I can help her become.
Yes.
I guess I've got one for each.
All right.
I'm not sure how great they'd work because I don't really know how all of this works, but if it's something that I need to help her do or be, then Survivor of the Hunter, because I know that's happening and there's no way I'm gonna let anything happen to her. Or if you need something that she already is that makes her stand out, Admirer of the Unusual. That girl really likes weird stuff and will immediately put herself in danger to get it.
Lobsters.
Flashbacks from the fucking moonshine lobster.
Moonshine.
What's wrong with
lobster.
Lobster. There's just something so funny about, like, yes, this is a highly flammable pet. I'm going to bring it into my house with my roommate, the fire.
The fire. Yeah.
Alright. I don't know if I'll use either of those exactly. And Survivor of the Hunter is a rather bold claim to make. One that will be challenged. But I can work with the unusual.
Cool.
We'll see what we can do. Thank you for your help, too.
Can I ask you a couple of questions though while I'm here? Um, Poppy seems very reluctant to tell me things, and I know part of it, at least, is that she's not sure what she's allowed to tell me. Um, has she told me something I shouldn't know? I'd rather her not get in trouble because I've been trying to push her to open up.
Poppy doesn't know any secrets I want kept.
That's good to know.
It's absolutely fine.
Well, that makes me feel better because she gets real anxious about that.
You'd think the girl would learn to ask a question, but
You'd think. Firebug says, all like seeping with exasperation.
Hello?
R.I.P. Aries.
Oh my god.
I can hear again. Everything went quiet for a very long time, and then I saw your guys' thing going, so I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
okay.
we've been consistently talking, so that
I know
wasn't
you've been
bad.
consistent in talking. It just suddenly stopped.
Like,
No. Archfey control all of their domain. My domain happens to be this forest. So I control every aspect of this wood.
It's very beautiful here.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
If someone were to, say, do something to rejuvenate plants, theoretically, would that help you if they did it in this forest?
How do you mean help?
Say, Firebug trying to figure out if she can cast plant growth. Say if somebody could restore a large farmer's field worth of crops to be twice as bountiful, or bring back sands that couldn't bear anything to do so in the coming year for a year, would that aid you or make you feel better, or is this something that wouldn't work in this situation?
I was more asking what you meant by help.
Oh,
I
I don't know if I know what I really meant.
It's fine. I don't believe it would have a desired effect. It would bring some more magic into the forest for me to control, but it wouldn't last very long.
Okay. I think that's all the questions I had, I guess.
All right. Well, if you have any more in the coming months, you can tell Poppy to ask.
Thank you. And
Of course.
if And if you need anything, I'll do my best.
Just keep an eye on that for me.
Absolutely. Someone has to, because she certainly isn't keeping an eye on herself.
She has no lungs. Her mouth and nose are full of these vines and roots, and you can see inside of her stomach.
But we know.
The sigh was just audible in your head from a being who has likely never slept.
The exhaustion is real.
Poppy is very lucky that her mom, like her mom sees her as herself. That's words. It's like just like me when I was young. It's like, oh god, just like me when I
Oh
was young.
no! Thank you for your time. And Firebug will bow again. And then take Penny's hand and get the fuck out of there.
Uh-huh. She's shaking she's mildly shaking. You can see like an expression of kind of awe and kind of horror in her face.
That tracks. When we get down the stairs, Firebug's gonna like, huh. Well, that was scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting. Just, huh.
You ever meet your coworker's mother?
Your coworker's arch fame mother.
Who happens to be like really powerful?
Yeah.
It's like meeting someone's mom and then finding out they're a senator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Oh.
Poppy is downstairs meeting guests. A few more have arrived. Some notable ones is Zephyr, Prince of Storm and Shadows, son of Mob. He has made the journey on his mother's behalf.
I thought you were gonna say on his mother's back.
His mom does not have a back. His mom is a red gem, and somehow this kind of fancy-looking drow man came out of it.
This is my mother. That is your ring.
No, the gem's about like 12 foot tall. It's fine.
Okay.
This
That'd be
is my
even more of a
mom.
power move.
This is my mom.
This is my mom.
The Princess of Autumn herself has arrived. Is beautiful.
Sis?
Hmm?
Flirt immediately. Go.
A beautiful 12-foot tall, kind of fair-skinned woman with red hair and autumn leaves draping around herself and flowing behind her. It's lovely to make your acquaintance here. Very excited for the.
Is this me?
This is you.
Yes, you.
And this is
As you look at her, she has like two brilliant green eyes and one glowing blue eye in the middle of her forehead.
Oh.
Kids?
Poppy is like trying her best not to just like have her mouth slack open in awe. Uh, hi. Thank you for coming all this way for the coronation. It
Of me.
It means a lot to have you here. I hope everything's comfortable and to your liking. You have anything that needs to be carried off?
Oh, I can.
I didn't ask his name!
You didn't ask his
No!
name.
That was the top of my list! I didn't write it down! No!
My help are dealing with that, and you see coming out of the portal behind her are two large Ents. Autumn trees, this old twisting, made of like this old twisting wood, and autumn leaves falling around them, who seem to be carrying quite a few things for her.
Okay. So I can have one of the servants lead you to your room. In general, it will be down that hallway. I'll go ring one for you really quick. Poppy, as soon as he turns around,
Gay!
ring ring.
Uh-huh. A little guy falls out of the wall.
Aw.
Gives you a little salute as he stands up out of the vent.
Just face plant. Wham! Could you show the Princess of Autumn to where her room is?
Gives you a nod. And he waddles up to her. Looks. He stops a few feet back and looks up, just because he's 2 feet tall and she's 12 feet tall, so like eye contact is a little bit of a weird thing. But she'll bend down and just, oh, hello there. All right, I'll follow you. Poppy, I know events like this are stressful. If you need anything or you need to talk, I'm here.
Okay.
I need to kiss!
Okay, I'll be sure to, if I have any questions, I'll let you know, or anything like that.
And she smiles and walks behind the little mushroom man. The
Okay,
two Ents lumbering behind.
Is there anyone else around as she leaves?
For this instance, no. We'll say no just because I want to hear what you're doing.
Poppy's just gonna like slap face on hands. Let out the smallest scream in her mouth, and then, okay.
Go ahead and make me a history check.
Okay.
I love all of us being sold on her the second Hazel was like, girl.
Girl, 12
Girl.
feet tall.
12 feet tall, 3 eyes. And we're like,
So, history, you said?
History.
I actually have a pretty good history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
I got
You
a
remember in
proficiency.
your book, she is one of the 3 Norns. Meaning she is the youngest Norn. But there are 3 Fae designated who can see and tell the future.
oh my god.
Did you see the future of me? No!
Kissing her.
Just like this, looks at Poppy and starts blushing.
Gets down on one knee. Can you see our future together?
Oh, that's cute.
That, and Poppy's mind's like, out of my league. Too
That would-
too far.
Can you imagine doing that and then being like, no?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Fucking.
Just get immediately rejected.
Like, why is this small child hitting on me?
That is, in her perspective, Poppy's basically a newborn.
Yeah.
Baby.
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 Poppy versus having
More like a baby
full
girl.
Poppy's trying to get a cougar. It's fine.
Real. It
Poppy's
is
the
MILF
epitome of-
hours in chat.
If I had a nickel for every player in this campaign that had a thing for MILFs, I'd have like at least 4.
Well,
All of them?
There's 4
Yeah.
Poppy.
That's fair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have a type, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, our type is when Hazel makes a tall older woman.
You can take away tall and older in that. It's just when Hazel makes a woman.
That also. You right for that one.
Yeah.
Yay.
Not a tall older woman, but a kind of short older man comes through next to Poppy. He looks like an old man, maybe a bit like Win. He's balding at the top and has like gray sideburns, bit of a hunchback and wrinkled face, and like thick Coke bottle glasses. Very like, not even really dress attire, more like he has a good shirt and comfortable pants on, and he's wearing
like
slippers. And he
Hell
has a-
yeah!
He has a big book under his arm, little hunch in his back.
He's here for the lobster, that's it.
And he's here.
He walks up to you and just shakes your hand. Goes to shake your hand.
Yeah, Puppy goes to also shake hand.
Alright.
Do I know who this is?
Well, he's about to introduce himself.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, dear. I'm the storyteller.
Yay! Oh, thank you for coming to my coronation. Coming all this way. Do you have anything that you need to have, carried off? We have some servants that can help you with that, and also help you to your room if you need that.
Thank you, but he taps the book. Got all I need in here.
Alrighty. I hope you find this place to your liking. I hope it's very comfortable for you.
Alright. Thank you for your hospitality. And he'll walk on.
Okay. Whew. That's like a 3 down. Did that prince ever come to talk to me?
He talked to you briefly.
Hi, where's my room?
Literally, yeah. It's just, hi. Name's Zephyr, Prince of Shadow and Storm. You show me to my quarters. Accompanying him, he had a dog with an old man's face.
Oh god.
Okay.
That's Paul.
Its name is Yeth, if you ask.
Yeah.
Yeth.
Like Mike Tyson saying yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
And he had all of his luggage for the event carried by the air around him. Yeah, he's just flexing a little bit.
Power move that shit, yeah.
Having a fun time.
That's all.
All right. If I could. So at this point, we'll say Firebug and Penny get down to the main hall, where they see Poppy just finished. Looks like they just finished a social interaction.
A lot of them.
Firebug will wave and walk over. I take it the introductions are happening? Or the greeting, I guess?
Oh yeah, the greetings are happening. I think everything's going fine. They seem happy. It's. I think I'm doing good.
Good.
There's a lot of big people coming in here.
Well, I mean, it is a coronation, so it does make sense.
Yeah,
As you say, a lot of big people. A 25-foot tall giant walk through the main portal here. A wave of cold rushes in behind him. You can see icicles dripping off of this bushy white beard, his cold blue skin and piercing eyes stare at the group of you. He is finely dressed, and on top of his head he has a crown of icicles.
Ooh.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'll go continue what I was doing.
Go, you got this.
Yeah. Okay.
You're doing great.
Poppy walks up, gives a little bow. Hi. Thank you for coming to the coronation. Thank you for coming all this way. If you need any of your things carried off or to be able to your room, I could gather some servants to help you out with any of that.
Roll me a charisma check. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Poppy's trying to be likable here, so whatever you think is Poppy's trying to be likable skill.
Lying, not kidding.
Deception.
If you can justify deception, you can try.
I could also justify performing.
You could justify performance.
Probably performance over deception.
Actually, both of them are a +7. So, but performance makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm. You see a smile curl across his lips and just... I'm the King of Winter, and I would be so gratefully inclined if you could take my stuff to my room for me. Thank you. And he drops a bag bigger than you on the floor.
Oh, it's gonna be like 30 little guys, and I'm gonna enjoy greatly watching them.
All right. I'll also get one of.
He walks off.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think that went well. Poppy's gonna. In Poppy's eyes, Poppy's
They're
gonna
not
go.
yelling at me. They're just
They're not yelling at
me.
Poppy's gonna go ring it, and the first one that popped out, it's like, we're gonna need a lot of big ones. And then
Nods
points
to the bag.
points to the bag.
He nods and climbs back up into the vent. All right. Who do we want to hop to next?
Real quick
What
before you
is-
hop, I'm fully imagining, like, with the gust of wind that came through, Firebug's hair getting put out and then, like, popping back in place.
Mm-hmm.
And I just needed everyone else to have that visual.
Yes.
Mhm.
In my brain, eating.
What is Tempest doing in the material plane?
Tempest is on her way to see Wern.
When?
When? Fuck. Every time.
Wern.
When? Now
Alright,
that
you make your way to
yeah.
the doctor's cabin. Most of the things are put away. Most things are put away. Pretty open door policy, but if you choose to knock, you
yeah,
may.
I'm gonna knock.
Okay. It takes a few moments,
Mhm.
but he comes to the door and just, Tempest, how can I help you? Come on in. Have a seat.
Thank you. She'll come in. This is more of a mental, question than health-wise than anything else. I... she's kind of searching for the words. I've been having, like, familiar memories and they're becoming really frequent, but I don't remember having them. I just know that they're familiar, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them, and or what they mean, or if there's any way I can maybe try to remember them faster, so I can know what they mean.
How do I speedrun getting my memories back?
Well, I am not a specialist of the mind. I don't know how you would go about getting memories back faster rather than just doing some familiar things you were doing at the time. I think.
I don't think I can go back there. They're from when I was really young and, before I joined the circus. And, it's not really like the memories themselves, they're all centered around a red-skinned woman. And I don't know if there's a way or anything. The locket had a picture of her in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna take that off and show him. I have this, and this is really all I have. I got hit by memory a night or two ago of spending winter time with her and setting up a tree, and another time, and when I was nearly like passed out, her hand was there. I just don't know who to ask.
I do not know how I can help you besides to just give you some advice. Some things, when we lose or repress memories, we tend to do so for a reason. I don't know what that reason is in your case. I just want you to be careful whenever you find out and be mindful of that fact.
She kind of swallows and looks down a little bit. Okay.
I don't
Alright.
know how else I can help you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll get out of here.
I like the company. People only visit me when something's wrong. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to visit more. And she'll hop down. I need to do a few things, and maybe I'll swing by tonight. I'll bring tea.
All right, sounds great.
And she'll go.
Clover, you've just stolen the little purple mushroom man.
Yeah,
What a beautiful little guy.
He's a nice little man.
he's a little guy.
just a little guy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Also, hi, Link.
Stealing more.
Stealing more. Do you hide this one first, or you just put him in the room?
Yes. I did. Something in their room is hideable, right? I can
You could probably stuff him in a drawer?
Yep, we're gonna do that then. We're gonna put him in a drawer.
I don't really know where else you'd put him, except maybe in Firebug's hammock, and hope to God that he's just too scared of heights to get down.
I don't think they're
Mm.
scared of heights.
You shove him in one of these drawers.
Yeah, we're just gonna shove him in the drawer.
Okay. You find a drawer just full of taffy.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You could shove him in an empty drawer, but I just wanted you to be aware.
Yep.
It's also
that's
like,
great.
I think that's the only drawer that has anything in it too, because
Yeah.
Firebug keeps her performance gear like out on top of one of the tables.
Amazing.
All right. You shove him in a drawer. You go to steal another one. If I could get a stealth check.
Oh, I remember how to do that. Please be patient.
Yep.
Look at you remembering it. I'm proud of you.
Oh. This sight is the slowest thing known to man.
That is true.
Where is my stealth? There it is. Please be nice.
18?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You stealthily sneak through the little portal here. And if I could get a perception check. You're looking
Oh.
around for little guys.
Reception.
We're like 30 carrying this giant bag.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. So you you do find several little guys
Mm-hmm.
walking around. You also see like you see kind of like a dirt covered shape on the wall across from you. Like it doesn't look natural or it's supposed to be there. It looks like some of the dirt is clinging to midair.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see the little guys.
I'm gonna take him.
Okay. Any specific preference this time, or are you just gonna grab a little guy?
Can I just grab two? Like, I have two hands, right? Or like three? Can I just like
You're-
ball them up?
They're like
Ball them up!
they're 2/3 a meter tall.
They're like a very big plushie. You got.
Okay, so okay, fine. I'll just take whichever one looks the sweetest, like the most polite.
Whichever one looks the most polite.
Yeah.
Polite.
There's
I'm-
one that's just like skipping down the hall.
Yeah. No, it's him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cannot express how excited I am for the coronation to be over entirely so we can walk into Firebug's wagon and see all of the ones you've taken. And now
Yeah.
the one that's stuffed in the drawer.
Don't worry about him. He's living his best life.
All right. You got a little guy.
I got a
Anything
little
else you
guy.
want to do?
Can I go steal another guy?
Good.
I would like another stealth check if you were, because you had to like leave your spot in hiding, go back, and then go back through the portal. So I would like another stealth check.
Ugh.
Do I need to do perception again?
No. You can see the little guy, and you notice that the weird shape covered in some dirt hanging in midair is no longer in that corner.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure that's fine.
Oh no.
That's fine.
We're just
You
gonna.
grab the little guy.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna grab the little guy.
Uh-huh. Alright. You're just looking for sweet ones.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's a bit more sleepy than sweet. You see him do a
Puppy
big
coated.
you see him do a big stretch and then just sit down in a
Oh,
little like flower pot essentially.
he's on
I love
break.
him.
He's on break.
He's on break.
You grab him.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What is Firebug doing now? You see, actually for Firebug and Poppy, because you're both still kind of here, after the little guy scrambled up the vents, you would see, amalgamation of little guys
hilarious.
come out
Oh,
from one of the
no.
halls. And it looks like they just stacked on top of each other until they're about like 6 feet tall.
Oh
Like
my
there's
god.
3 of them together strong. They pick up this bag.
They're so cute. I love them. Oh,
Poppy
we
will
need
just like
more.
whisper, "I'm sorry" as they walk by.
As they walk by, you notice they give you a thumbs up, and how they awkwardly do this is they hold up their arm, which is made out of more mushroom men, and the guy who's playing the hands takes like one hand off, and they don't really have thumbs, so he just like holds it up in the air.
Oh my god. Oh!
He created the mushroom net.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda.
Oh fuck.
You
Yeah.
said the ice guy was, what was his name?
He is the king of winter.
King of Winter. He's just called the King of Winter.
He has a lot of other titles if you want them.
Let me see. I have it up right here. I was trying
I
to
was gonna
look for
say, I
it, but
think he's on the
brain.
list.
White King,
I-
Shepherd of Snow, High General of Jotun, King of Long Nights. Okay. I would say I wonder if Poppy's grandpa is gonna come to this, but that's probably not gonna happen.
You never know.
Never know.
You never know.
You do
Terrifying.
never know.
But yes, Poppy and Firebug were around to see that.
Well,
Whoa.
at least they are resourceful. I wish we could take one home. They're so cute.
Won't be a problem.
Yeah, you got me. I'm setting up the joke for it.
If nobody got you, Clover got you.
I'll be able to look at Firebird's like, maybe I could ask my mom for one.
No, it's okay.
But it's for me too.
I know they're so cute. Oh, little man was playing with them all night last night.
Lang is very generous. For
Yeah.
what he was doing.
Oh yeah. I think he's gonna be unhappy with me, but I don't think I can summon him today. I'd rather not, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of wood and a lot of important people.
He is quite the troublemaker. I love him to absolute pieces.
Yeah, I just don't want him to get like turned into like a frog or a tree or something.
Who's a troublemaker?
Oh man.
You hear of Poppy
Oh.
hears a voice behind her. Not pity. This is this pale, pallid-skinned woman like sheet white with very long ears, like pure black eyes, two small horns poking out the top of her head, uh, sheet white hair, and kind of fancier dress.
Woman!
Oh, if my friend here's familiar, they pop up every so often, but sometimes like they have a
Oh.
mind of their own.
Friend Elemental is closer.
And it-
and he doesn't really do what I tell him to very often. Unless it's an emergency.
Ah, stubborn one. Well, it's nice to meet you, Poppy.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming to the coronation, coming all this way. Do you need help with anything? Like, I could call in some servants to take your bags or lead you to your room.
No, I'm quite familiar. My name is
Okay.
Ostentatia. I'm the ambassador of the Unseelie Court. And he gives you a
Oh,
small
okay.
bow.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming.
Of course. Oh,
And Poppy did bow back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
so, how are you dealing with all the new pressure? All the pressure, our new princess. There's a bit of a smile on her face.
I'm getting used to it, but I think things are going well so far.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
Yeah, I think things will go fine for this.
All right. Well, I'm happy to hear that. And I should let you know. As the ambassador between the Unseelie Court and its lesser courts, my primary job the last few centuries has been trying to mend your mother and her father's relationship as best I can. And
Hmm.
let you know if you find out anything about that might help. Or if you think there's anything I might do, then I'll be at your service.
Okay, I'll
How about a kiss?
I'll
Y'all can't say that for every character.
Yes, I can, and I
Uh-huh.
will. Also, I'm not saying it for every character. I'm saying it for every woman character.
It's just that meme. It's like, yeah, can I have breast milk? Sorry, I mean breast milk.
Mommy,
alright.
sorry. I mean, mommy, sorry. I mean.
Mother?
Alright, I'll let you know if I find out anything. I will say I've never met him, but
Oh, I didn't think you had.
yeah, I'll
You...
let you know.
Alright. And if you would like to meet him, I can see around getting an invitation for you. If that's something you would like to do, please talk to me. I
Wanna
think
meet
it
your
would be
granddad?
Okay. Alright, I'll think about it.
Thank you.
Whew.
Well, I will leave you and your friends to it.
Okay,
Been a
I hope
wonderful
you
event.
have a
And
yeah.
again, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Okay.
And she walks off.
Firebug's gonna pat your back and go, that was great. You did great. Look at you. You're talking to people.
Never seen you. I've never seen you hold a conversation with a stranger, Poppy. And he chimes in.
We're so proud of her.
Yeah, I guess Stressful situations make for quick learners. Wow. I mean, never thought about it, but I've never met my grandpa. You think he'll come to this? I don't know a whole much about him.
I don't know if what I didn't catch your name said implied that he would be coming. I think it implied that he wouldn't.
Her name is Ostentatia.
Probably not.
Sorry, one more time?
Ostentatia.
Ostentatia, thank you. I'm not gonna remember that.
Ostentatious Bata.
I
Anastasia's ostentatious.
I know. That's not gonna help.
That's all I remember, you know.
But it sounds like he'd at least be down to meet you, so that's good.
Yeah, we'll have to see, cause that sounds like a lot of. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's not something that is a now thing.
Probably not like a next 100 years thing or something like that.
Next 100 years here time, or like,
I don't know.
because I don't know how long changelings live, but I don't think it's that long.
I mean,
Our time.
changelings live about as long as humans, but like, there will be a day when I have to come and stay here for the foreseeable future, and well, you know, as you know, Fae and the Feywild don't really age
Hmm.
that much.
They don't age while they are in the Feywild after they reach maturity.
Yeah,
Huh.
so I'll be living for a really long time. Hopefully.
Cross fingers. As long as you don't go,
Mhm.
you know, running at any more flammable things.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like, there's a thing like that. Like, if you die or something, you get reincarnated. But I wouldn't be like the same person. But I would have like my memories. It's a weird. It's a weird thing.
Huh. That does sound weird.
But yeah. Oof. That's a lot to think about. Okay. How have you been liking the place? I actually come here a lot in my dreams.
It's very nice. Your mother's forest is very beautiful.
Yeah, it's very serene, quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Helps me think. Except not today. But most days. Except maybe today I'm thinking too much.
Well, that makes sense. I can imagine this is incredibly stressful.
Yeah, I'm not used to being. I perform, but I'm not used to being important. You know.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Yep.
Don't worry, we'll be here with you the whole time.
Yep, help.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really processed, this, that I'm like, a princess, which is
Well,
a
I mean,
pretty
I'm-
big thing.
I'm pretty sure you only really figured it out like 2 weeks ago, if I remember correctly.
Well,
Or
I
was it
always knew my mom was very powerful, and that in itself held weight. But it was only recently that I started learning more and more about this.
Oh, You're doing all the right steps then, I think.
I never asked, how did the talk with my mom go?
I think it went good.
Okay, that's good.
I never asked her what the name of the mushroom is! Frick!
We can. I can also
You did hear Baba Yaga say it last time, Poppy.
Gerald.
Sure. Oh, I'm pretty sure someone said his name. One of the Unseelie
the main
court leaders. They probably come here pretty often. You said Gerald.
Gerald.
Geraldo.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald. Brain. I think his name is Gerald. Very fancy.
Very fancy for such a fancy little lad.
Yeah. Where's the little fancy little guy?
He's trying to figure out where the missing ones are going.
Huh. Wild. As they're talking, as you two are talking, Firebug, you see one of the little guys looks like he bumps into open air, and he shakes it off and continues walking.
I'm gonna look at where he bumped into and kind of squint. Is there something weird going on?
You can make a perception check.
I would love to.
Is that Reggie?
See everything.
Everything.
You can see the third dimension.
You don't see anything, but paying closer attention, you can hear the quiet sound of feet shuffling away, trying to be quiet, trying to be sneaky. You're not quite sure where, but you hear some footsteps heading off.
Is something
That is a good question.
Oh, with that 29, you also finally notice that the door you originally came out of has a soft glow behind it.
Huh. I wonder if that means that
Huh?
people can use it again. I'm gonna point at the door.
turns around. He's gonna slowly turn back. I don't think that's supposed to be open.
The rest of them have been closed as soon as the person walked through, Poppy.
I thought it was closed.
They're supposed to close as soon as the person gets in. And that door leads to I think it just leads to the
The door just
material
leads.
realm.
It just leads to the inside of our wagon, so theoretically everything's fine. But I feel like it should have been doing that. And now I'm worried about the shuffling that I heard. And I think somebody is walking around invisible. I'm willing to bet it's my dad. But I should probably check on that.
I would be very careful with that because some of these big ones can see people when they're invisible, and they will know that they're invisible, and that might be one, suspicious, and two, if he gets in their way, like bumps into them,
Mhm.
that could be
Hmm.
catastrophic.
Okay.
As you guys are having this hushed conversation, there is the loud pawing and craning of birds coming through as a brilliant white light floods the room from one of the portals.
Buffy's gonna like tap on it, like, did you try to fix whatever's going on there?
I got it. You go. You go.
Hey, stepping through in a clandestine white suit with a massive tail that erupts into plumage of feathers and this tall, dumb kind of hat, kind of half maybe a crown with birds sitting on it. This pale man with a long hooked nose comes through the back of his coat, being picked up by two songbirds who are helping sing to his entrance.
Buffy's gonna quietly say, "King of birds."
King of birds.
Hello there.
Buffy's
must-
gonna give a bow.
Firebug's gonna try and sneak off with Benny.
He is not paying any attention to you.
Yeah.
Haha. What's wrong with King of Birds?
Nothing. We love him.
Hello there. You
Uh,
must be the main event here, dear.
Yeah, this is, thank you for coming to my coronation.
Of course.
I hope everything here is to your liking. If you need any help with any of your luggage or anything else, we have some servants. You can get them at a ring. If you
Oh
have any-
no, I've got that handled. And you see like 40 hummingbirds carrying a
Oh
suitcase.
my god!
The smallest.
So Bobby's just gonna kind of like eyes widen as it passes by.
It's very slowly passing by.
Okay. If you have any questions or if you want to know where your room is, I can help you out with that.
Oh, I'll just seek out Gerald. We'll be fine. Oh, thank you for the warm welcome, dear.
Thank you for coming
What's your
to my
favorite bird?
coronation. My favorite bird? I really like ravens a lot.
Oh. Favorite of the classics, I see. Are you into poetry at all?
I read it every now and again. It's a nice way to calm
Makes
down.
sense, makes sense. As he's talking, he reaches into his coat and pulls out a raven. He's just holding it by its back, and he's just like gesturing around with it. You know, it's such a long flight here, but it's so nice to see you. Honestly, it's your mother and I have quite a fruitful alliance, and he's just gesturing with the raven as he's talking with his hands.
Poppy's eyes are like following the raven and like switching back and forth between following the raven and looking at him.
Okay, he's
And-
gonna talk to you for a little bit. We're gonna pop over to Firebug.
Yeah.
Firebug, what are we doing?
I'm going to, once we're away from there, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on myself
Okay.
to see if I can spot any illusionary magic as I'm walking around, heading back to our room to see if I can find Reiki.
As you're walking around, heading back to your room, you spot some illusion magic, like, on the walls, covering a few things, and you spot some evocation magic on every candle and lantern in this place. And there's a lot of abjuration around the doors of these rooms as well. And there is a lot of transfiguration running through the floors. A lot of magic around you.
Sheesh, they got trans floors? Oh,
You do manage to find Reggie not in the room, but in the hallway. You see he has gotten several of the little mushroom guys to pose for him
Oh my
as
god.
he is sketching them. But every once in a while, one of them changes. Was like, no, it's very cute, guys. You need to go back. I need anatomy poses, and they give a little sigh and go back to a very analytical pose.
But if he's right here, then
Who's
who's
running around invisible? Firebug's just gonna tap him on the shoulder.
Hey.
Hey, have you been, perchance, running around invisible?
No, it didn't seem like a good idea. You need special wards to do that around the fair, else they'll just see you. I don't have those prepared. I don't know if I vaguely know of how to do it, but I don't know if I could actually do it. I'm being very honest.
No, that's good. Please
Not
don't
worth
try.
the risk.
No, that's good.
All of you can sneak around the little guys. They don't seem to be that aware of their surroundings. Limited mental capacity.
they're so cute.
This arc is just us crying over the little mushroom.
Yes, it is.
little babies?
In other words, the perfect arc.
The perfect arc.
Perfect.
Okay. I think I saw somebody doing that. Or didn't see somebody doing that, I guess.
Huh. Alright. That's not great.
No, I don't really know what to do. I don't know if I should alert the little guys or Poppy's kind of busy greeting guests. I don't know if going right to Her Majesty is a great idea.
Yeah.
Can you spare one of the little men for me to tell them so that they can
Yes, of course.
Firebug's gonna squat down in front of one of them and go, "There's somebody walking around invisible. I think that's maybe something you guys should know, and I think you should tell Gerald, your boss."
He nods.
Or give me your manager.
He nods and you see him walk off.
They waddle so cute.
He goes to a little vent. You see him open the door and climb up into the vent. And you hear him struggle to climb up, but he's doing it.
I literally fucking love them.
Ah!
Aww.
It's nice to know that this is the best thing I could have ever done.
Absolutely,
No,
it
there
is.
is nothing better you could have done. Like, this is contender for, like, hot MILFs, okay?
I'm gonna be deleted for when we finish this, and we're not gonna have them.
Right?
Unless we
No,
do.
we're gonna have them. We've still got the draw
We
ones.
still got the drawer ones. Yeah.
We'll always have the draw, dudes.
I'm gonna walk over and just gotta push his booty up into the hole for him.
You push him up and it helps a little bit. You see him, his head's just a little, like, his head's just small enough to barely, like, squeeze past, and he has his arms and legs out as far as they can be. He's just climbing up.
Are you trying to make me cry? Cause I will. I
Right
will cry over these
now.
little guys.
I will say my goal with every D&D session is to make someone cry. Usually this isn't how.
This is the easiest way.
Apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, he climbs up. And he's going off to tell someone.
He's such a good little guy. I'm gonna take him next.
yeah. You grab him before he gets to Gerald. Just...
Oh god.
Oh, I probably also should have told him about the fact that our door is still open.
Our door's still open?
Yeah,
Should
I thought it closed after we came through.
It did.
Okay, cool. So we weren't just seeing things, but it was definitely glowing.
Oh.
I don't know if that's an accident.
Uh-huh. You should definitely tell someone about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna like look down at another little guy. I'm so sorry. I should have told the other one.
He nods. He nods, and you see this little one take off with a speed.
Oh.
Like, it is alarmingly fast.
What
running
the
down the hall
fuck?
at full speed.
Is he Naruto running?
I don't know if he could. I think if he leaned
His-
forward too much, he'd bash into the ground because he's lopsided.
He's more like he's running and his feet are going way before his top half.
Oh. It's like the Mario run. Just
Yeah. Kinda, yeah. He's running feet first. He's got this.
Oh. I guess they've got different like movement.
This one was a little blue cap.
Speedy boy.
Mhm.
beach room.
Name
The
him
first one you
Sonic.
sent was red. This one's blue, and the last remaining one is purple.
I'm gonna give the purple one a little pat on the head.
Chin
Pat,
touches.
you pat them on the head, and you go to like put your hand back, and they reach up for your hand.
Oh, I'll put my hand back.
Mhm.
Careful, I'm a little warm.
It nods.
I'm gonna stand there petting this thing for so long. You don't understand.
Uh-huh.
Firebug
How
is
long?
entranced.
Alright. Clover.
Hi, that's me.
Yeah.
Hey
You just stealing more little guys? Or are you
Yep.
gonna go tell okay. We're just here to steal little guys.
Just here to steal little guys.
Oh
You
my
see
god.
you see one running actually fairly quickly down the hall in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dive on him and catch him.
Okay. Alright, let's see what skills you have for this. He has a mission. He will try to avoid you. Roll me an acrobatics check to dive into acrobatics or stealth. Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh no.
So he is going to roll a d20 plus 2.
Jesus.
Because he is proficient in athletics. See, he's trying to run.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gets higher than if he gets a 13 or higher, he wins and gets to run away.
Okay.
Is this combat in
This
the
is
most
not combat.
juvenile
Oh!
sense?
Oh,
Kinda. Yeah, you go and
Boom.
dive, and he buckles down and he runs right past you down the hall, and you see him start hopping up some big stairs, like
Mm.
running and jumping.
went full meat meat.
Mhm.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Oh. Dang it.
You see another one slowly approaching. You're out of hiding right at the moment. You see another one slowly approaching. He has a little mustache and bow tie and a small coat on,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks to be taking his time with his steps.
I mean, so like obviously I'm gonna try and catch him too, right?
I will say you're not in hiding for this. So
Can
how
I
are you trying to catch him?
can I go into hiding before he sees me?
Yes, but it will be difficult. You
Hmm.
can do it. It'll just be a higher DC.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Let's go and roll stealth. Ah, you're fine. You
Yeah.
disappear behind one of the small, like, root-made pillars in this hall. As you see him, and he walks past you. You grab him, and this would actually make noise. You go,
I love him. Mhm.
Oh,
Are you just going back through the portal?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go
He's
to
still
withdraw.
screaming on the other side. His eyes are wide, and he looks so confused.
Aw. Can I put him in a drawer and then give him head pats for a little bit until he calms down?
Oh my god.
He's
No.
very upset. He's spaghetti.
He was friend shaped. It's not my fault.
He was. What is Tempest doing at this moment?
probably making tea for later.
Okay.
She doesn't really.
Can we say you're heading back for winds?
Yeah, she'll go to. Yeah.
Okay. You hear some high-pitched screaming coming from Firebug and Poppy's and Clover's wagon.
Gonna go knock.
Okay, Clover, you hear a knock at the door.
Just panics and closes a drawer and tries to
Oh my god!
act natural.
I hope he becomes Clover's best friend. Link, Clover has stolen 3 of these guys now. This is number 3.
I really want to fast one, but he got away.
Yeah.
Clover? Firebug?
Yeah, hi.
Hello? What is screaming?
I'm not sure. I think it might be outside, maybe.
I am outside. It's coming inside.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
Can you open up the door?
No.
Can I open up the door?
Yeah. You are physically capable if you want to do it anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door and see Clover standing awkwardly in the wagon.
What is happening in here?
Nothing. Just hanging out.
And you hear banging on the sides of the drawer.
Oh my
What
god!
do you have in there?
Very sheepishly, opens up the drawer and pulls out the little dude and just
Where did
two-handedly passes
from?
it to Tempest.
Hello there. Huh? I have comprehend languages. Can I?
Yeah, you can cast comprehend languages.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
Oh,
comprehend.
it's stolen!
Okay. She took me from my post. I am the
Already
castle manager for the Queen of the Forgotten.
Did
and
you
she
steal Gerald?
My bad. He should have been so cute looking.
She
Ah,
arrested me from my post, and I was just trying to check on some this strange occurrences and some missing persons, and now I am here.
Poppy, you
Very-
just took a man from his job. This is like a
Not Poppy, Clover.
Clover. This is the manager. This is like the castle. Where did you get this?
just kind of very sheepishly looks at the floor and points at the door.
Slowly looks over.
Uh-huh. Did you close the door whenever you came in?
No, I haven't entered fully.
Okay. So you're looking over to the back of the door, or are you looking outside?
I'm looking outside.
There's nothing outside.
What?
I love the idea of Tempest, like her head turning past the fucking magic door on the other side of the door and looking outside instead.
Yeah.
Clover? Come closer, please. I bring him.
Takes a few steps over.
What is your name?
My name is Gerald Higgersby the Fourth.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
love him. He's not going back.
You have to put him back. He's the manager.
I don't give a fuck.
My family has watched over that castle for as long as we have known.
Who do you work for?
I work for the Queen of the Forgotten, the Queen of
Clover!
Carrion and Decay.
Clover! We need to put him back.
You stole this from Poppy's mom.
Okay.
This is
But if we put him back, he'll talk.
Will you tell anybody about this if we put you back right now and we pretend this doesn't happen?
Yes,
Fuck.
that is my job.
Okay.
My
Huh.
job is to
Can't go
report any
back.
and all. Part of my job is to report and deal with any and all strange occurrences. I have to report.
This is not a strange occurrence. This is kleptomania.
That is a strange occurrence.
No, it's
in
not.
a noble home.
I'm sorry, it's not. It's not really. It's actually quite common over here. It's like a tradition almost.
It's like it's not common in my court.
Well, it's common in this court called the material plane. So, can we trade something with you to make you not talk? Can we please just keep this on the down low?
You expect me to trade away my loyalty to my queen and country?
It's gonna get so much worse
I don't-
if any of the other drawers start rattling.
I don't want you to lie. I just want you to pretend that this was a dream. Because I'm pretty
That
sure
is
we.
lying.
The fucking shit and
For Clover,
horror.
you're just hearing.
He is going to rat us out now because I'm part of this now. Fucking gods. Okay. Spring Court, help me.
Then we just keep him, right?
You're an emissary of the Spring Court.
I'm not an emissary. I lived there. That's where my soul goes. I don't go back home.
He narrows his eyes at you.
He knows
What?
his cute little button eyes.
His little button eyes.
What does that look for?
So cute.
I'm not
Love
an emissary, I just live there.
I
don't
just
work
work there.
I haven't gone home. I don't go home.
Take me home this instant.
I don't know where your home is.
You have a portal there.
We
Take
have
me
a portal
home this
here? Is it out there? Clover, come on, let's go find the portal.
I still think we should keep him.
If we put
I
him...
mean, he's served for like, generations, right? Like he's done his time.
Clover, we need to put him back.
Mm,
Clover, please. I do
mm,
not want to feel the wrath of 80 of the Forgotten Queen. Please.
Can we take a different one instead?
Gerald, can we swap you? I'm working a bargain here.
Narrows his eyes.
I'm working a bargain here. I'm not asking you to lie now, just please. Meet a middle ground with us.
Tell him we'll put him back for 3 other little dudes.
We trade you for 3 little guys.
You may not trade me for 3 of my kin.
One of your kin?
There's gonna be one he doesn't like, right?
Is there any way I can roll persuasion on it?
You can roll persuasion or deception.
Persuasion.
Your choice.
16.
Will you give me one of your children?
Your minimum is 21. All right.
Fuck.
Ooh.
God damn it, I don't have one spell.
Hmm. He nods and he looks upset.
Aw.
So,
You will have. I will ask you come and speak to the queen and explain my disappearance.
I'm not going in
Who
the
knows how long.
Feywild.
Can Clover just like stealth and hide in the corner?
You can try.
Girl!
Seems bad, Clover. Make a problem and just don't deal with it.
You're trying.
Well,
Hides behind the lamp.
I'm not going
You
that way.
just You don't have to.
hide behind the curtain.
I don't think you have to. No, you do have to. You see Gerald go and move the curtain. No, you are coming with me.
He says, no, you're coming with him.
Just like shift very uncomfortably.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions. Why did you steal Gerald?
I don't know. He had a mustache. You had a tie. What do you mean? Okay, then let's go.
He nods. All right. Is Tempest inside the wagon at this point?
No, Tempest does not want to go anywhere near this.
For the
He
record,
said-
Gerald's a bitch.
Tempest has kept her whole entire life away from the make where she's not going in there.
If you would like to, as my savior, if you would like to make your acquaintance with the queen, and to get in good graces, now would be the moment. He says, looking at Tempest.
Can I leave immediately? After?
You can leave before we shut the portal. Yes. You and your friend will leave whenever before we shut the portal.
She's looking
Nod.
she's looking around like, do I do this? Do I actually do this?
Girl, I don't think you got a choice.
I can't speak mushroom.
Yeah, that's the problem. She'll sigh, she'll nod, and she'll come in the wagon.
Okay, you come into the wagon. Thank you. And he shuts the door behind you, and you see the yellow symbol
Oh,
and
Jesus
sigil on
Christ!
the door. It's still like glowing and pulsating, and you see him like get up on his tippy toes and turn the door handle again, and it opens into this large hall with these twisted brute pillars, a lot of like seated and plated tables. You see a lot more of the little mushroom men running about. These dark earthen walls. You two will follow me?
We're gonna follow him. She's offering her hand to
Okay.
Clover.
Takes Tempest's hand.
And she'll follow the mushroom guy.
He leads you guys through the middle of the hall and up a large, steep staircase. Poppy, you notice Gerald leading Tempest and Clover.
Am I talking with anyone right now?
But you just finished talking to the King of Birds. You just managed to
Oh.
get him to shut up. You now have a raven.
Yes. Okay. Always gonna look over and like. Oh no. Oh,
Purpose
no,
is
no,
in
no,
clear
no, no.
distress.
Gerald is
Okay.
walking with a mission. He's going for the stairs. He's gonna go tell mom.
I am so
Oh,
sad we didn't
no.
read Link's comment before and just do that.
What?
You couldn't
Ball-
do that. There's no
ball-
way
ball
for us
Jared
to
back
close
to
the
report.
door. It's magic. They
Well-
have to close it. It wouldn't work anyway.
Well, if we bowling ball him through a door, we can
We
run.
bowling ball him through. We grab the giant fucking bookcase. We put it in front of the door.
Yeah, he's not the fast one. we could just run.
The fast one isn't the problem. It's the giant amalgam one that would be the problem.
God, where's my
Let's
goddamn
stand the
Fey
guard
lords and
ones.
ladies? There it is.
And the guard one, and in theory, Poppy.
Maybe. Yeah, could be.
Poppy does come back home. Poppy is not staying here forever.
Mhm.
You sure?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So what is Poppy doing?
Poppy's just gonna walk up and how close are they to the stairway?
Gerald's walking up the stairs. It does take him a little bit to get upstairs. That was the thing. He has very short legs.
I'm always gonna like, oh no. Okay. She's gonna run up and she's gonna run up to Gerald and be like, hey, where did you get these two?
What is he saying?
So cute.
This rabbit-faced hoodlum stole me from my job.
Clover, like, hands reaching out as he's speaking.
Clover
No,
clicked him from his
even
post.
better.
Through it.
Clover just like kneels down and like nuzzles into him. She really likes it.
Rabbit-faced hoodlum stole me from my job, kept me from doing my duties, and did so using an unknown, unsanctioned portal.
There was an
Really need to
unknown
get my mom-
the
portal.
little blue one running by to run up and tell her that there's a portal open that needs to be closed.
He's already up there.
I'm just gonna just be like, I really need to tell my mom to teach me this language.
Just
What did you guys do?
Clover stole Gerald through the
Oh.
portal that
God, I
was
love it when
left
she cuts
open.
it.
Fuck? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Gerald got stolen by Clover through the portal that you guys had on the back of your door. He's very angry. I don't want to be here. But I'm the only one that can speak to Gerald and understand. No, I can't. You know what I mean. I can the only one that can understand the man. Mushroom. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm a man.
Well, you're probably gonna go meet my mom.
I am a
then.
man of 60.
I'm aware that's where I'm going.
Gerald did look at Tiffus and fully say, I am a man of 68 years of age.
He's 68 years of age. He's in his prime.
He's still so cute.
Yeah,
He's a cute old
like-
man.
He's kind of like the big one.
I
here.
figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really help you with this.
I'm aware.
Also, how long are you gonna stay here?
Not long.
Okay, good.
I want
because,
to leave. I need my
uh,
son.
good because
You need to take him
my-
here.
I don't know if this is a good time to tell you, but also the princess of the Spring Court is here, like right now.
No, Autumn Court.
Autumn Court.
Okay.
Ah, there's
Spring
two
Court.
princesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strike
They're
that from the
twins.
record.
That's hot.
Oh. So like you're like the princess of the Spring Court. Yeah, her twin is like here right now.
It's been so many years. I have to talk to one woman, one very, very important queen. And then I get to leave, is what this fucking mushroom tells me, okay?
Okay,
I believe he's
a
an
little
honest
warning.
man.
Just a little warning. Don't stare too long. Don't ask a whole lot about it. And just act cool. Because it's gonna be a bit of a shock when you see her.
Everything's a shock here. There's no room for surprise. You are in an
You
emotional
hear
state.
Gerald say, for Tempest,
Yes.
You should accompany us, Miss Poppy.
Poppy, he wants
I
to
believe your
accompany
mother
us.
would. I believe your mother would appreciate your input in this matter.
Your mother would appreciate your input in this matter.
Cool.
Poppy just like puts her hands on her head and like kind of half runs it through her hair. Okay,
Guess you're coming with us.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah. Let's get this
Alright.
over with, please. I don't want to know what the punishment is yet.
I'll put in a good word for you.
Cool, thank you. Alright, let's go. Stairs. Do you want help, Gerald? Just to be fast.
I am a grown man. I can handle this by myself.
I know you're a grown
Says
man,
as
but
he-
we can
He
like
puts
lift
his
you and
he puts his hands on the next stair and picks himself up and puts himself on it, like doing kind of a pull up.
Gerald,
Like a
please.
baby
This
going
is a little.
upstairs.
Please let me help you.
Mm.
Just a little bit, just for the stairs. I'll put you down
No.
immediately.
Fine.
All right, pick him up and take him upstairs, and then I set him down on the top step.
Thank you.
Of course.
Alright.
Don't embarrass me in front of my mom is closer.
Fucking cool. You don't embarrass me in front of my mom. Can't know my friends are like this.
like listen, I don't want her to like do some weird face stuff to you.
Yes. Fine. What's the worst that can
A
happen?
lot.
A lot.
True, actually.
No, it's fine. You
Well,
guys
yeah,
are
you
just pissing over enough pain.
Oh,
Well,
As
let
you
me
God.
guys
raise
This is
get
gonna be the
to
end
the
of
top of the
Clover.
stairs, and as you guys get to the top of the stairs and see her,
Mhm.
the queen of this domain, queen of Rot Dictate and Carrion, this very pale, fey, almost elven-looking woman. She has roots, a number of roots and vines going in and out of her mouth and nose, as well as her stomach. Her arms and legs are tied and grown into this incredibly massive tree that she has found herself a part of. There's a number of massive
bud.
trees around you, and the dirt here is black as night.
Oh, I'm gone. Okay.
I just
Yeah.
want to say that Tempest's first thought is this is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Clover's first fort is wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of trees here.
Yes, trees are made out of wood.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Damn it, that was same result.
Hmm. Let's get the proper lineup up here. Gerald approaches and goes, "Ma'am, I have found the source of our disappearances. This woman had stolen me away from my office and duties while I was conducting the search through use of an unauthorized portal. For Clover and Poppy, this.
Bobby's gonna look at her mom and be like, could you teach me their language someday?
Oh, Poppy, just eat one.
Just eat one.
I'll think about it.
The fear.
Like, if
He was-
only we knew that was a secret, we could have just eaten Gerald's.
No!
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
What?
I want to eat the sentient thing.
Just eat one.
Yeah, there we go.
Most of them are mindless. Gerald here is special.
Gerald's a bitch. He's snitching.
Yeah, it's his job.
he was made for this purpose.
Uh-huh.
This
That's
is gonna
Mhm.
bow a little bit. Not really sure how to approach the situation.
So, which of the two of you stole away Gerald here?
Just
Just
Oh,
looking at
Clover,
Clover.
Clover would take a small step forward.
And what is your name, dear?
Clover.
And Poppy, I believe you know these two individuals. Do you have any comments to say on their character?
Tempest has been a really good help for me and has, kept me fed, and they're a really nice person. I met Clover like a week ago, but I feel like they helped us on occasion, and they've helped out the circus a lot. And I feel like Clover just really didn't know what they were getting into. Otherwise, actions would have been much more different. I think Clover has a good heart.
And Clover, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry. They were just really cute.
Roll me a persuasion check, Clover. How endearing are you being?
Oh, persuasion is not good for me. Oh, no.
Okay, good to know.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, I will say, you guys as a group do have one reroll, and if you use it, it goes back to me.
I forgot about that. This is a good time
Yeah,
to
this
use
is a
that.
good time to use it.
So I do it again?
Just do it again.
Yeah.
We're taking it.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Worth
Oh.
it. Let's go.
They are adorable. Honestly. Warm my heart. But they do serve a purpose, especially Gerald here. It'd take me a week to make another one of him. The rest of them are a bit simpler. So, here's what we'll do.
Takes me a week to make them. I don't want to do it again right now.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so warm.
Mom, there's busy.
How would you like to repay me for the 2 others you've taken? Presumably you've taken, of course.
They're still just chilling in the drawer, right?
Yeah.
Tempest is looking at Clover like there's more.
Poppy is also just like slowly turns.
Eyes just like dart between the party members and back to her. What would you accept as payment?
I would like you to help find out whatever has been sneaking through that, whatever invisible creature that has escaped my gaze through these halls lurks. And your reward for that would be you being able to keep the 2 you found, suffering no ill will from me.
Deal.
Tempest is like,
As
we
you
have to stay
say-
here.
As you say deal, a root comes out of the earth and wraps around your hand and or your wrist, and then retreats, leaving you a little root bracelet.
Oh, right. There was something about making deals with Faye, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh no.
That's worth it. We're getting a little boost.
It's a friendship bracelet, that's all.
Yeah.
Alright. And you mentioned wanting to leave Tempest, was it?
Yes. I don't really know how much time will pass in here, and I have a son.
Right
wanna-
now I have my plane synced up to your mortal plane for convenience sake for my daughter.
Okay.
You did help Gerald here out of a sticky situation. And if you would need something, feel free to ask, and I might be able to help. Otherwise, you are free to go.
Oh god damn it. Okay. There actually is something if you're able to help at all. Oh, shit, 1 second. Sorry, I got a knock on my door. I don't know. I have some memories that I have forgotten and I'm trying to remember, and I've been looking for some help for those. If that's something you can help with, that'd be amazing. Otherwise, I'll just go.
You've come to the right place, dear.
Oh,
I
shit.
am the Queen of the Forgotten.
Oh.
You know, I never really
You
thought
know?
about it that way, but you know,
I read it, but I didn't think it would
Huh?
it would go that way.
And
You know?
we've even talked about how names have multiple meanings in like titles have multiple meanings, which I have to be so careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, in other words, Clover did a good thing, right?
We'll find out.
Find out if you hit your end of the deal and don't get eviscerated.
Oh, so it's probably fine.
What do you know what spurred on these memories?
She's gonna. May I approach?
Of course.
I'm just gonna take her like blah 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 blah. Her locket off, and she'll show her the picture of the red woman. I am getting small memories of her back, but there's a lot missing, and I don't know why they're missing.
Hi, little baby.
And it's just started recently. I only have a few moments that I remember. Like, I can count them on my hand, so... It's like the
Alright.
time I feel like I spent with her lasted quite a few years.
Mhm. So, there are a few ways we can do this. Either I can unlock them all now, but as a fair warning, you would go to a more than major state of shock from this. And I am not sure you would ever fully be capable of recovery.
Oh.
Well, flooding someone's brain with years worth of memories tends to do it.
Yeah, understandable.
However, there are a few other ways we could make this work for you. You could either come here for, we could arrange for you to come here for weekly, infusions of information,
Mm-hmm.
or I can give you a trinket that would let you recover the memories slowly, about one a month.
She's thinking it over. I can do weekly, but
You can do weekly?
yeah, but if that doesn't work out, can I switch to monthly after I try? Or
I
am
would
I locked
Or you
in?
make the decision now.
Okay.
but-
I'll do weekly.
Okay. Alright, talk to Poppy here. And she'll be able to get you to me.
Thank you.
Of course.
He's gonna look at Tempest like give a thumbs up.
Tempest is gonna
You're one
shit
friend,
her
not
pants.
embarrassing me.
I made a good impression.
I'm gonna see if Little Miss will rub her face up against the microphone.
Little miss.
Love is. Hi. Hi, baby.
Little miss, little baby.
Don't eat it.
Eat it.
That was from her.
Eat
That
it.
little noise was her.
Aw.
You're the
Uh,
don't.
Don't.
Alright.
That's my snack.
For today, Tempest, I will let you go about your day. I have a Poppy and I have a very busy day ahead of us.
Understandable, you are very much busy.
For now, we will keep the unsanctioned portal open, but under a much closer eye, until we find out what originally came through. Because I don't believe your friend here. She says, turn to Poppy. I don't believe your friend here has the capacity to open a portal to my domain on her own.
There was the
Yeah.
hag on
Wiggly
the
hang sash.
hill, but I don't know why she'd be here. That's the only other person that I think would come here that we've been in contact with. There was a hag on the hill at the last performance. We had her house is being drawn to Poppy.
I'll have to talk to Yaga about that.
She said she wasn't part of any court.
The hags always say that.
Just a little shrug.
Half of them are right, but
That's what they all say.
Don't.
Thank you
And
for
sometimes
your
it's
time,
true.
Queen.
she did say sometimes it's true.
Yeah. It's like that's what they all say. And sometimes that's true.
Little Miss, you're not allowed back there. You know this. Why are you standing like that?
That is fine.
Just
Little
in
Miss
behind the
dancing up.
computer.
Oh.
How do I? Okay, baby. That's it.
What do I do?
Yeah, what do I do? I
What is
require her.
Firebug doing now? As the party breaks from here.
Presumably either walking around looking for if she can spot like a glowing person running around as
Well-
she heads to the portal just to see if like what's been happening about it.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Reroll that.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one. Hold on.
That's
Thank
for fun.
God, too.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Ah.
As I was clicking it, I was like, that's a longer word than it should be.
That's a lot lower than it should be. My minimum is 12.
I know, right?
You see a glowing figure wielding a bow posted up in a corner looking at one of the amalgam mushrooms that has been posted directly outside of the portal. Is a bunch of these little mushrooms just stuck together. It looks like partially melded together.
Oh my god.
They're all here. They all have the little button eyes and faces.
They're
the
all
little
vibing.
limbs waving. Yeah. Well, mushrooms are colonies. So this is just a more direct colony.
Okay, I'm gonna do something weird. It's all ground here.
It is all ground.
I'm gonna cast Entangle where they are.
Okay. Give me just a second.
If he's in presumably a corner, I'd also like it to be like
Get
Gerald's
all of
not in
them.
this.
Gerald.
Gerald!
Gerald!
Gerald.
Dirty
A
snitch.
long hallway.
It is, yeah. You don't
Warm up.
exactly know what this guy looks like, but we're gonna go with it.
That thing.
Well, you know he's a glowing shape.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's also like this makes sense for him to be there.
Am I here?
Yep, that works. Okay. And you cast Entangle. He's gonna go ahead and make a strength save. What is your DC?
16? Yeah.
Okay. He fails.
Get him!
So you see him duck here and turns to look at you. And we're going to roll initiative.
Hold on. What is it? This.
He's so funny. It was just like fell down and all the mushrooms went over and started kicking him. Just get him!
Mainly because it is also difficult terrain.
Yep.
Click.
Firebug gonna be 1v1ing minus the fact that there's mushrooms involved.
The plan isn't really to 1v1 him, it's to keep him here.
That's a fair point, considering you.
I don't really want to be doing the fighting bit. I need him
Why
to stay
not?
there.
Why not? What's wrong?
Right there.
Because all of my spells are fire!
Yeah.
As a treat.
As a treat.
I mean, if Little Man was able to go around the room without catching anything on fire, I would assume these are like somewhat fireproof.
Alright. First things first, he's gonna bonus action cast Compelled Duel on you.
Cool.
So go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Ah, he passed. Damn it.
That's way better than I thought it was going to be. I was like, this is where I fail.
So instead, he's going to take 2 shots at you with his bow.
Oh.
26. So 26 hits.
Roll me that damage, baby.
Mm.
And this is why I didn't wear the nice outfit.
11 damage. As this oversized arrow sinks into you and the other one soars past and hits the little mushroom behind you.
Cool.
No.
No!
I'll kill you for that.
This
Yeah.
does break his illusion, and you see a man in a big, kind of dumb hat, wearing like kind of a trench coat with an oversized bow and arrows.
Oh my god, he's a nerd.
He has a glaive on his back as well.
Ooh, that is not great.
Don't stand within 10 feet of him.
No, I don't need to though.
Yeah.
Is he wearing any
Compel
armor?
Duel again. What?
Is he wearing any armor?
From the looks of this, he's wearing leather armor.
Okay. He has a glaive on his back. Any metal on the bow?
Not from what I can see.
Okay.
The arrowheads are metal.
That's not gonna do anything.
It lets him shoot flaming arrowheads at you.
Yeah, literally. That's about it. Oh god. Hold on. What is this in?
You grabbed Vicious Mockery, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to hurt him.
Mm.
Is kind of my problem here.
Got it.
Is I
Cast
really
Fireball.
like to just get him in a spot where he can't hurt anyone else. Which, for the sake of this, is there water in the area?
Not that you can see.
Okay, cool. We have to do it this way. I'm gonna cast Create Water.
Okay.
Just fucking flood the room.
There's a small flood in the room.
She's gonna turn around really quick. Sorry, guys. I promise this is important.
You see a little guy with the mop, like,
Yeah.
start running
I
in.
wrote it down.
No.
No, you see him start running into
Oh!
one of the walls.
No.
Okay. That is everything I'm gonna do.
Do you yell anything to the little guys besides sorry?
D- Sorry, I promise this is important.
Aw.
He's dangerous. That's about it.
You say he's dangerous, and you see the little guys
I think
start
he's
approach-
dangerous.
You see the little guys start approaching.
These little guys are a little dangerous too.
You see this one who was closest to him initially gets up and hugs his leg.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna suffocate him.
If he's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
It's going to fail.
I mean, like he might be dangerous, and all of their eyes just furrow into like angry eyes.
Yeah. Activated.
Give me a second. This was DC 11 and I didn't expect it to work.
I
It's a +4.
love that. Ah, shit.
Pacifying spores.
As a police.
Mhm. For the next minute, this man cannot feel angry or hostile to any of the Myconids at the very least. And
I
anyone-
love that.
And they can't feel hostile to anyone unless they attack first.
Cool. That's awesome. Because I'm not attacking him.
All right. His turn. The rest of the Myconids approach.
Just one by one. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. You see him look genuinely confused, and he's looking at his bow in kind of abject, a mix between confusion and horror. And you see the little Myconid with the arrow in him looks at him with big pleading eyes.
Oh! You hurt him.
You hurt him.
All right. Yeah. He can't do anything hostile on his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's his turn. Firebug.
Firebug is going to, like holding her shoulder where there's a giant fucking arrow. She's just gonna slump down to the ground and slam her palm into the water, and all the water in his area will flood upwards. Because I'm gonna use shape water. I'm gonna make it flood upwards around him, except for around like his chest so he can breathe and his head so he can breathe. And I'm gonna freeze it solid.
I am gonna make you roll a wisdom check for this.
Absolutely. Okay.
Because that is some bullshit. But
That is
I
some
allow it.
bullshit.
That's some
Dang.
water bending. Aw.
You have the reroll back.
Oh, guys, are we cool with me doing this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're
go
going
for
to-
it. Zim zim.
I'll take it.
The water freezes around him. You did catch the Myconid that was hugging his leg in the effect.
Yeah, that is unfortunately part of there, but I
I
will.
don't think they need to breathe. They're Myconids.
I can
He's
go
frozen.
over and help with that out with that.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that this swaps one concentration for the other though. So Entangle is down, but he's frozen solid, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay. All right.
How are we doing
Then-
about initiative?
Yeah. It is his turn. Actually, no. First is the Myconids. And you see them all just start flooding and rushing towards him and releasing spores into the air as they do so.
Are they gonna keep pacifying?
Yeah, that's the plan. They are going to keep pacifying him until someone who is capable comes by. That this is what they are trained to do.
I love them.
What they're trying to do until their big guard brothers come in.
Yeah.
All right. It's at this point that the rest of the gang comes down the stairs and sees this scene.
Firebug did take her gloves off to cast, and so
Okay.
one of her hands is ashy and gray because she shoved it in the water.
Don't worry, ashy and gray stuff is all the rage over here.
Yeah. She needs a little snacky, but that's okay.
Tempest, Poppy, and Clover. You guys
Hi.
see. Yeah. You guys see this man frozen being hugged by little mushroom people as Firebug is slightly panting and looks like they'd just been in the
Oh,
middle
got
of
him.
something here.
Only got a big
Arrow
in it.
inch. Yeah.
Arrow at their chest.
What?
Poppy's just is he on the ground now?
No,
He's up
he's
on the
standing.
ground.
He's
frozen
upright.
standing.
He's just
Right?
can't move.
Poppy's
And
gonna
you
just
see a cloud of spores around him.
Poppy's gonna like walk up, point at him, and was like, "What are you doing here?"
Also, it is still flooded. I didn't use all the water to freeze him. I can create a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Grill doesn't notice. Bobby's
He
just like,
is. He can. Firebug let him breathe, but he's too busy coughing from the spores to actually say anything right now.
you might want to tell the little guys they can back off. I don't think he's going anywhere.
hmm.
Don't worry,
I
I
think
got him.
choke, or they can passively choke him to death.
I don't know. This is the guy who's trying to ruin my coronation. That's like worse than ruining a birthday.
Mm-hmm. You haven't told them not to do it yet, so they're gonna keep rushing in.
You guys can ease up. Maybe give him like once every like 3 minutes. Just drop another spore bomb on him. Let him breathe a little. Let him explain himself.
Mm-mm. They're just piling. They've already piled. Look at them go.
I think they're in piling mode. I don't think we can stop them.
He is coughing and sneezing, and he looks. His face is puffing up
Do you
slightly.
have Gerald with us, or
I think he's allergic. I'm gonna go get my
You
mom.
think everyone in the world is probably allergic to this?
Probably. I'm
Firebug.
gonna go get
Firebug,
my mom.
because you moved within 5 feet of one of them, I need you to make a con save.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's just gonna run up to dear mother.
You're coughing a little bit, but you're mostly fine. You
I'm gonna-
feel your nose getting a bit stuffy.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
Do you run up to get your mom, or do you realize that Gerald is right next to you?
Gerald. Hey Gerald. You can see.
He nods.
Firebug
So this might be the guy that's been sneaking around. He's not my friend.
He was invisible. I need to say that this is the invisible one. We're good.
Yeah, and he shot my friend, and like that's not cool. I think Mom really needs to know about this.
we could probably like tell them to stop so we can question. the
Tempest,
spores.
what are you doing here? Clover.
Following Poppy to leave. I got put into this. I am trying to
Clover-
leave.
Clover, what are you doing? Oh, the door.
I got
is
in
open.
here because of Clover.
Clover's in my wagon.
Mhm.
I didn't think about that.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
apparently, well, good news is Clover didn't open the portal back up. Bad news, someone we don't know, probably this guy, could be someone else. Opened up the portal.
Is this guy wearing green by any chance?
No, you see, like, the undershirt past the leather armor is green. It's a little
Okay.
more than a little hidden, but
I'm gonna just kind of scooch around to Poppy and point at the green.
Oh. So, Gerald, this could also possibly be a green guard attack. So I would also make sure that,
he gives a salute
knows
and runs
that.
off.
okay, so that's being dealt with. Now we're all here in one spot, and if he gets back up, we can just like, I don't think he's getting back up.
Poppy, do they need to breathe?
I don't know.
Do you guys need to breathe? I don't think they're gonna listen to me. Can you ask them if they need to breathe? Because one of them's in the ice, and
Bobby's gonna like tap one on the cap and be like, "Hey, is that one gonna die if it stays in there for any longer?" And points at the one in the ice.
He shrugs.
Oh my god.
I don't think they know either.
Okay.
Um,
I'm nervous about trying to get him out though, because I did this very haphazardly, and though I am focusing on it thoroughly right now, I don't exactly know how well I can maneuver this.
Yeah.
This is not
Hmm.
my forte here. I'm good at the other one.
I think they'll be. I mean, they're mushrooms. They don't have mouths. You know,
If it dies, you can eat that one and learn the language.
um, I can tell you that if it dies, my mom probably won't be mad, but also, you know, that's also like a personal thing. Like,
Okay, I think she'd rather keep this guy in place than risk it for
yeah.
little guy.
I could cast hold person.
No, I got him. I think they've got him actually. More than either of us could have him. I think they
Yeah,
do.
but if we do that, we can get them away so we can answer our questions and not die.
Yeah, I'd rather you maybe heal me a little bit,
Okay.
please.
Please.
And Firebug's gonna
Also-
pull the arrow out. It's very
Al-
big.
Also, I'm pretty sure that my mom's
You-
gonna question him, and she can be very convincing.
There you get 8 points of healing.
Thank you.
Wee.
Nobody
You
tell
would-
Penny I got shot.
I will say for everyone, you do notice one of the myconids has an arrow sticking through them and does not look like in any ill state for it.
Oh no.
I'd go and pull it out, but I'd rather not step into that.
It'll be fine.
Do we just
It'll
get
just go.
one of? Do we just get one of the big ones to carry him?
Well,
Yeah,
my mom's like back upstairs, but yeah, we could go ask for a big one.
You guys see several you guys see Gerald being carried by several of the large amalgamations who are now armed with spears and like this tree trunk bark armor.
Oh, I think Gerald has it handled.
They come by. Gerald turns to Tempest and Poppy and goes, which is
Man, I
For
wish I could understand them.
Tempest. He said, I have the situation under control. I'm going to bring him into our cells for questioning. We will keep him pacified until further notice.
they're gonna put him in the cells and keep him pacified until further notice.
It's good to me.
Do you want him out of the ice?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but we can break him out if need be.
Yes, but they can break him out if they need.
It's okay, I can do it. And Firebug is just going to do her best to turn the ice back into water, but keep like the bow in place and the glaive in place. So just releasing him.
That's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, if it's not possible, that's also fine.
Not really possible. His
That's
arms-
okay.
Like, his hands were wrapped around the bow, and his
Yeah.
you'd be tearing his hands off.
Firebug's attempting to do this, but it's like
It's just not working.
she's got very little control of this.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
it'll all just kind of, all the water will just kind of, ice will just flood back into the water.
Hmm. You see the little myconid who was frozen is shivering, but looks fine.
Aw. Come here, little guy. I'll warm you back up.
He walks over. The bigger myconids in their armor and spears pick this man up, and you see the bigger ones start releasing, hold him up to up around their head level and start releasing spores as they walk.
I'm gonna I'm gonna grab the little guy and just stand up with him and just make myself really nice and cozy warm.
Okay.
I love just like mysterious guy comes in and attacks, does major damage, and then one just shoots a spore at him, and
Yeah.
he gets flooded by every single mushroom in the area. It
This
gets,
is how they defend the castle.
it's very effective.
Not really. It's DC 11.
It's DC 11, but DC 11
It worked
times,
amazing this one time.
It's DC 11, but also there's like 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 of them, all just blasting one person.
Yeah, but
with
all you need
spores.
is a +10 and you're fine.
Yeah, that is true.
Alright. They're taking him into questioning. In for questioning, I guess,
In for
into the cell.
questioning.
The rest of these Myconids go back to doing what they were doing.
Sorry about the water.
You see the one with the arrow pulls it out and puts it in one of these like dirt plots along the side, and another tiny Myconid pops out of the plot.
Oh my god.
Spores.
Can I go home now?
I think so. Yeah. Let's get you to the portal. They're
Thank
probably gonna
you.
close it really soon.
Yeah, I would like to go home.
All right. Bring Tempest
Tempest can
over
go
to the
home.
portal. Go
I'll-
home.
I'll walk with him, still hugging the little guy.
Do you go through the portal or just
Me? No.
no?
I go through the portal, yeah.
Okay. Tempest is back in Firebug and Poppy's wagon.
Yay.
Anytime you try to open that door to leave again, like to leave and go outside the
Mhm.
wagon, it opens into the hall, so you will have to go through the window.
I will go through the window. I've done this before. I can do it again. I'm small enough.
Dang, now Tempest has weekly therapy sessions with my mom.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
She
Really-
asked for 'em.
and Tempest is immediately going to go find Aster.
Okay. Tempest is going to find Aster. Poppy, Firebug, and Clover are dealing with the intruders. And I think I am fine with leaving it there, if that's alright with everyone.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. That was a very fun session.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good sesh.
Good sesh.
I got to introduce the King of Birds. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
King of birds. Any
King
relation
of
to the creator of birds?
Well, I am the creator of birds. I invented birds.
Bird maker.
I'm the John Birdmaker.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna worry about rating. I
I'm
think
not
just gonna
worrying
end.
about rating either. Have a good night.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody.